Yo, what's up guys, my name is Hacky, and when a new GTA Online update comes around, what seems to interest people most is the unreleased content rather than the released content. In this video, we're gonna go behind the scenes of this update and dig into the files and show you guys what the drip feed content is gonna be like, mainly the vehicles and some more cool stuff. First vehicle is the LSDS Boxville. It's actually a 6-seater, so there's probably gonna be some room for players to go in the back of the vehicle. It's pretty cheap at $356K for the trade price, and then a buy it now price of $475,000. And by the way, for all of these vehicles that have both a trade price and a buy it now price, if you're looking to unlock the trade price, which is actually going to give you a huge discount, you just need to do the salvage yard business missions. The more you do, the more likely you are to unlock trade prices for more and more vehicles. After that one, we have the Cluckenbell Benson. This one unfortunately is only a 2-seater, and it's basically a Cluckenbell, which is like a fast food restaurant chain that was featured in GTA 4. This is that chain's truck. Personally, I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. Maybe there's something super special about it that we don't know yet, but yeah, it's just a Cluckenbell truck. Luckily, this one is gonna excite a lot of people. So we have a brand new version of the Gauntlet Hellfire. It's actually a police Gauntlet Hellfire. So along with the customizable police cars we've gotten released so far, we're gonna get a Hellfire version that's also, of course, gonna be customizable. That is super sick. And because it's so sick, it's gonna be the priciest out of these new police vehicles. 5.4 million for buy it now, and then 4 million for the trade price. I'm definitely gonna need to unlock the trade price. For some reason, they decided to call it the Gauntlet Interceptor, so it's technically a brand new vehicle, but it's just the Hellfire with police lights. It's a cop car version of the Gauntlet Hellfire, but just refer to it as the Interceptor. On top of this new police vehicle, let's mention some new customization for the police vehicles. So for the lights up top on the police vehicles, we have 3 options that aren't yet in the game. We're gonna have a none option, which is gonna completely hide the livery, so if we want to have a completely clean police car, we can. Then custom emergency lighting 3 and custom emergency lighting 4. So it's 2 new types of emergency lighting on the top of the vehicle, and this is what they're gonna be looking like as well. So definitely pretty slim, and it's looking like it's gonna get a different shape as well, those siren lights. Ever since we have the 2 relatively boring vehicles, it just keeps getting better and better. In this next one, we have a brand new Land Rover SUV. This one is really realistic looking. It's the Gallivanter Baller ST-D. I feel like it's gonna be kind of weird when friends talk to each other about this vehicle and they say, hey, did you get the new STD? Good to see Rockstar putting in a new type of Land Rover into the game. This is definitely one of the more modern ones. As you can see, this one doesn't have a trade price, so buy now price is just over $1.7 million. For the looks of this vehicle, I feel like that's pretty good, but we're gonna have to wait and see how it does performance wise. Funny enough, this next one is a car that I've wanted to see come into the game for a while, and I recently made a video on the vehicles I'd want to see come most into the game in future DLCs, and this Jeep is one of them. I mentioned how the only real Jeep vehicle we have is the Mesa, and the Mesa is just a super boring vehicle and it doesn't look good at all. And so really and not really, Rockstar just listened to that video and actually put in a legit looking Jeep. It looks very similar to the real life version. It's called the Terminus, and it's going to be costing just under $1.9 million. Both the front of this vehicle and the back of it look absolutely amazing. Again, spot on with the real life version, and I could already tell this vehicle is going to have a ton of customization. Since we have a vehicle like the Camacho that has a ton of customization, this one is going to have a crazy amount, and I'm going to have a lot of fun both customizing it and actually off-roading with it. Unfortunately, this one is looking to be coming towards the end of the drip feed vehicles, but still awesome that we know it is coming, and I'm definitely going to be buying it. Next, we have the Bravado Dorado. I love saying the name of this new SUV. It's going to be costing $1,375,000, and it just looks like a basic 2000s SUV. For a pretty hefty price tag of almost 1.4 million, I would hope that this performs really well, because when it comes to looks, I mean, it's just a basic 2000s vehicle you would see driving around the streets. Now, staying in the same car class but taking a huge 180-degree turn, we have yet another SUV that's completely different. The Albany Cavalcade XL is going to be a brand new high-end SUV, and this is based off of a Cadillac. Nice to have a Cadillac. I don't think we have too many Cadillac vehicles in the game, especially SUVs, and this one is definitely a very good-looking one. It's going to cost us $1,665,000, and getting a bit away from the SUVs, finally, we have the Classe Imperio Impaler SZ for just under 1.3 million. That one's a sedan, and it also looks to be kind of like a 2000s inspired vehicle. I feel like we have a lot of vehicles in this DLC, both released and unreleased, that are also from the 2000s. Is Rockstar doing this just because of the GTA 6 reveal, because GTA Vice City was released in the 2000s? That might be a stretch, but maybe. We have a big variety of both 2000s vehicles and then modern vehicles in this DLC. I feel like I don't have anything against the 2000s. I love the 2000s, but kind of interesting to point that out. Now, if you thought the Interceptor was the last of the new police vehicles being added into the game, you were wrong, because the DeClasse Park Ranger is going to be yet another police vehicle that's going to be released soon, and this one's basically the SWAT team van with a Park Ranger livery and then some police lights on the top of it. If I had to guess, we could actually just remove that livery, and if we wanted to, we can actually make it into a SWAT team van, which is basically an all black tinted design without the lights on the top either. Probably not too many of you watching right now notice this special part in the trailer. It showcases the brand new Dominator GT, and on the back of it is a new custom plate. And so then when people dug into the files, they actually found all the new plate designs that are going to be added with the drip feed at some point, or maybe some of it was already released. Here's yet another example from the DLC. And so with these cool styles, we have the E-Cola one, we have Las Venturas, which is a really nice one with like mountains on it. We got a Liberty City one, we got Los Santos Car Meet, Los Santos Panic, which I guess is like the Lakers basically. It's the Los Santos basketball team, Los Santos Pounders, and then a Sprunk one, and then a police one. Honestly, things like this are long overdue. They're very cool extra customization and new customization we can have, but as they say, better late than never. Basically, we've waited 10 years in this game to get some more custom plate designs. Also, there was a festive truck found in the game files, so it looks like we're gonna have something to do with this holiday themed truck. I'll keep you guys updated with what's gonna be happening exactly with that. It's a truck with this special Christmas livery on it with the red background. We got all these snow trees, and as you're seeing on screen, there's literal Christmas decoration lighting on the front of this truck. It's definitely gonna be released around Christmas. If I had to guess, probably about a week before Christmas. And driving this truck around in the nighttime of GTA Online while it's just like glowing up with the Christmas lights, that's gonna be pretty cool. All these vehicles are gonna be released one at a time each week, probably on a Thursday for the next few months. This could kind of give us an indication when GTA 6 trailer 2 is gonna be coming out, because if you don't remember, there are gonna be multiple trailers for GTA 6. There was only trailer 1 that came out recently. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new with the bell on so you don't miss any more awesome videos like these. Click the video on screen now if you want to see how to find the new animals that have also been added with the Chop Shop DLC. I hope you all enjoy that video, and peace.